Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. My name is George Kingori. I'm your online finance guy who speaks about all things finance, how you can be able to save, how you can be able to invest, and how you can be able to grow in your financial outlook. And today I'm going to share a little bit about myself on a series that I am doing on how I spend the monies that I have been paid over my career and the things that I did with this money. So this amount of money I received was 70,000. So how did I use my 70,000 salary that I received as an accountant in Nairobi, Kenya? So for the 70,000 shillings that I received, which was a gross amount, the amount of taxes and statutory deductions that I paid, the pay as you earn, NSSF and NHIF, is amounting to 11,976 shillings. It could have been a little bit more, but I did this one trick that any person in Kenya and any other country can be able to do, and that is to be able to save a little bit more in a personal pension scheme up to around 20,000 shillings or 20% of your income. And so I paid a little bit more so that I could reduce my tax liability, and I paid into this pension plan around 5,000 shillings and received a match of 5% or that is 3,500 from the employer. So I did an extra amount of money to be able to save a little bit more towards my retirement and reduce my tax liability. You could also be able to pursue these options. This reduced my tax repayment by almost 1,800 shillings. So that is how I paid my pension of 5,000 shillings. Then I paid 7,000 towards church contributions and tithes. So that is 7,000 shillings. Again, I was still living in the house that I used to live in when I was earning 45,000 shillings, and so I was still paying a rent of 6,000 shillings. This was inclusive of rent and all utilities. Then I spent 4,000 shillings on food. Again, I did not do an additional upgrade, so I was just eating 4,000 shillings. If you met me somewhere eating in a kiosk or across a road on grass, eating some beans and chapati, I was doing this so that I can be able to achieve my financial plans and be able to see them as we continue. So food was 4,000 shillings. Then I spent a paltry 500 shillings on airtime and internet. So 500 shillings on airtime and internet. I used to receive free, of course, internet at the office and to be able to do some of those emails and things like that. And so I did not use a lot of money on internet, just on a few calls here and there. So the next thing that I did was on dating. Again, I was a young man looking to be able to get somebody, and so I was paying 2,500 shillings towards dating, and a little bit creative on my dates, and so did not spend a lot of money, but was still able to have some wonderful dates. And I also share something on the kind of dates that you could pursue as a young man in your earning years as a starting professional. Then the other thing I did was 15,000 towards my circle. This was a loan that I took to be able to buy the pieces of land that I had shared while I was doing on how to invest in vacant land, and some contributions of around 3,000 shillings towards the same saving contributions. So that is how I was able to invest through a circle contributions and loans towards the land repayment that I was telling you about. Then 3,000 shillings was going towards entertainment. So entertainment is once in a while when the salary comes, you'd go and treat yourself to a pizza, or you talk with friends and hang out. But generally 3,000 shillings was going towards my entertainment. Again, not every day, but at least once in a month there was something that we used to do to spend that costed money. Then 5,000 shillings was going towards social contributions. So where somebody was in need or I supported a cause, I would get that amount from the social contributions of 5,000 shillings. So again, I was still repaying my loan, my help loan, and I was paying 3,000 shillings or thereabout towards my higher education board loan that I had received while I was doing my undergraduate education. Then I was in conjunction with education, I was spending 2,000 shillings towards paying for my CPAs, again continuously upgrading, and other professional qualifications. The reason it is 2,000 shillings is because I had evened it out for monthly contributions, and I was just paying for the exams and studying by myself using course materials provided by my friends who had done the same classes before. Then again, 5,024 shillings was going towards miscellaneous, maybe buying a shirt here, buying a shoe here. Again, I was cheap. I was not buying a new, I was buying second hand. I would go to Gikomba in Nairobi and get some 300 shillings shirt, 200 shillings shirt, 500 shillings shoes. So I used to look for opportunities like that to be able to reduce my liabilities as regards to clothing and miscellaneous expenses. I hope that you are learning in your financial journey and you are growing. If you have spent 70,000 salary before, please leave a comment. Let me see how you're able to spend and maybe how we can be able to help each other as we grow in our financial journey. So my summary of my investments or my plans towards improving my financial well-being was coming to around 22,000, which was 5,000 for the pension plan, which was tax deductible, and 15,000 towards SACCO loans and savings, which was going towards buying land and investing. So I hope that you are learning, you are growing, and you are better in your finances. So thank you for tuning to my channel. Remember to subscribe to the channel so that you can be able to get this and much more of the videos that I do every other day. Thank you and enjoy your day.